Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in for this episode of Two and a Half and Two and a Half. Actually, I just pulled off the side of the road because I was thinking, but I had a conversation with a client today that had responded to one of my posts about sugar and basically just giving up refined sugar. And, my point was, you're not going to accomplish any long-term, really health-related goals until you can learn to regulate and actually give up refined sugars. And his response was, well, what are some alternatives? And it got me to thinking really about refined sugars and sugars in general. Because he had asked me, what can I use instead of refined sugar? What about agave or honey? And, on the surface, it sounds great that you can replace refined sugar with something like honey or agave or, maple syrup or something along those lines. It sounds, as I said, it sounds great in the short term, but longer term, what we really have is a body's inability to regulate the blood sugar. Because that's like saying, instead of taking like a tablespoon, I'm going to, sprinkle that on my cereal, I'm just going to eat a tablespoon of honey, and that is going to suffice and satisfy my cravings. But again, if you have cravings, and you think, that the only way to solve it is really to have sugar, then, in my opinion, I think that there's a larger issue that really needs to be addressed, and mainly that is the body's inability to regulate that blood sugar. So again, if you have any sort of cravings whatsoever and you want to give up refined sugar, it's not necessarily a great thing to say, I'm going to give up refined sugar but replace it with honey or something else. Again, because what your body's telling you is that it can't regulate, or it's not regulating properly, that blood sugar. So again, take a look at how your body responds to sugar, cravings, 3 o'clock dips, Cokes and things like that, first and foremost. Because if you can, as I said, regulate that blood sugar, you're not going to feel like you're going to need substitutes for refined sugar like honey or agave. So again, I appreciate you. Hopefully you got something out of this. You can do a couple things. I mentioned this on all my videos. I'd certainly appreciate it if you could subscribe to this YouTube channel. Again, you can click on the button there and subscribe to the channel. If not, if you want to learn more about sugars and how to give up sugars and the better regulation of sugars, you send me a message to the link below that's down there at the bottom of the screen. That goes to my webpage, and I'll send you out something free of charge. Or if you have any questions or specific ideas, message me or find me on Facebook at Be a Fitness Freak under Facebook and message me there. Again, I appreciate you taking the time, and I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks. See ya.